Doesn't start with Caitlin Clark. The drama don't stop with Caitlin Clark. Listen, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Oh man. How you doing? This is Black Shy Guy. Welcome to a brand new video, and as always, make sure you subscribe if you haven't been a resident in Chi-Town as of yet, and also make sure you hit the notification button to get notified on any upcoming new videos, and as well, make sure you hit the like button because it really helps the channel. Thank you for sitting at my table, and we're diving in. Caitlin Clark is back, has won the last 2 games, and she's been on fire. And listen, I ain't gonna lie. Drama always, for some odd reason, finds Caitlin Clark. And it's not because of her. It's because of her fans. And it's because of people who basically feel that she's entitled. And it's also because of the jealousy. We all know there's jealousy when it comes to Caitlin Clark. We all know that. I mean, let's not hide the facts here. I mean, there's a lot of players who do not like the fact that she's getting the attention that she's getting. And it's being repeated close to nausea. We already know Caitlin Clark gets hate, but the fact that it continues is what mind boggles the mind, because the fact that everybody's noticing every little freaking action towards Caitlin Clark when it comes to negativity is highlighted. So when people continue doing things to her that can be highlighted and obviously seen as jealousy, why do they do it? But anyways, they have won their last 2 games. Obviously, the first game back from the Olympic break was defeating Diana Taurasi and company. And now they're defeating the Seattle Storms in a big game. I mean, a freaking big hostile game. I mean, listen. A lot of players went off in that Seattle Storm game. A lot of players went off. But a lot of things went off as well on the sidelines with Christy Sides and the coach of the Seattle Storms. Listen, it was all about gamingship, okay? It was all about sportsmanship. Basically, the Seattle Storms coach pulled her players off the court when it's about 90 seconds left in the game. It was about 90 seconds left in the game. Basically, the game was out of reach. It was unwinnable. There was no way they were coming back. So she pulled her players off the court. Christy Sides didn't do it immediately. She left her players. Obviously, within a couple of seconds or so, Christy Sides pulled her players off. The coach didn't like that. Basically, I guess she assumed that Christy Sides wanted to run up the scoreboard. But it doesn't matter. Pay attention to your team. Let Christy Sides pay attention to her team. Obviously, yes, there's sportsmanship involved in the game of basketball and basically in all sports. But the fact that you're going to make a big freaking noise and freaking debate on the sidelines about her not pulling her freaking team off the court. And not only that, Caitlin Clark was close to making another groundbreaking record. And I guess, I mean, it's being said that she wanted to stop it. I don't know. But Christy Sides was approached about this situation. And it seems like mum's the word.
Christine, Chloe.
Yeah, hi, Christy. I was just kind of curious what happened there at the end of the game with Noelle. Seems like you guys were talking about something for a little bit of a long time. Obviously saw the hug after, but what was that
Yeah,
about?
no, a lot of respect for Noelle. That's, that's between her and I. But, like, my gosh, like, the fans, the wins, like, we're just excited.
She immediately went into a different part of the game, basically discussing the win, basically discussing how great the game and the atmosphere was. She did not want to discuss what went on in that sidelines. And if you actually seen the game and looked at what happened on the sidelines, the Seattle Storms coach really went at Christy Sides. It was like they were about to freaking Hadouken each other. I thought the Seattle coach was about to do the Raging Demon. I thought she was going to Kuma on Christy Sides. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was crazy. I mean, listen, I understand what the Seattle Storm coach is saying, but it should not be basically a scene to that magnitude when it comes to Christy Sides not pulling her players at the time you wanted her to pull her players. It should not even matter. That it should not even play. Listen, it's a competitive field, even if Christy Sides wanted to leave the starters in, for Caitlin Clark to try to achieve a monumental moment once again, because she's just breaking records all over the place. What does it matter to you? What does it matter to you? You decided to pull your players off. She didn't at the time that you wanted to pull her players off. It shouldn't even matter. It shouldn't matter. Christy Sides probably said, fuck it, I want Caitlin Clark to reach another monumental moment. And maybe Christy Sides did notice, hey, it's going to look bad on me if I don't pull my players off. Let me pull my players off. You know what I mean? Off the court. So, I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, everybody was pulled off the court afterwards. Caitlin Clark, Boston, Lexi. It was a clinic put on by the Indiana Fevers in that fourth quarter. It was a clinic. Even Lexi went off. Lexi went off. I mean, holy shit. It was crazy. But it didn't end there. It didn't end there, because the Seattle Storm's Jewel Lloyd was also asked a question, and it seemed that she also made a point not to discuss the situation.
We saw on the broadcast you having a bit of an interaction with Christy Sides. Just wondering if you can share at all sort of what your frustration was or what your conversation was.
I respect Christy. It's been in this league for a long time, played for her in Russia. We were just having a spirited conversation about gamesmanship. That's it.
And that's all she wanted to quote about about the situation. That's all she wanted to say. It seems like, I don't know, obviously in that last hug they had, obviously it was said between both of them that, listen, let's not discuss this with the media. This is between me and you. Let's keep it within us. We don't want the media involved. So obviously between both of them, that was discussed. Let's not be delusional. It was discussed between both of them that they do not want to talk about what happened on the sidelines with the media. So it's not only Jewel Lloyd, but also Christy Sides. But I believe Jewel Lloyd is the one that told Christy Sides, listen, let's not get the media involved. I was upset. I came at you. I shouldn't have come at you like that. But you really should have pulled your players off or whatever. You guys dominated us. You guys whipped our asses in the fourth quarter. You should have pulled your players. So I think that's what happened. I'm just exaggerating the freaking moment, obviously. But you know, that's what happened. But not only did that happen, but the media is going crazy over Caitlin Clark also being shoved by a so-called Seattle Storms player when the game was basically over and Caitlin Clark was clapping up the win. And I want to show you guys that. Now, shout out to freaking Shannon Sharp and freaking Ocho Cinco by pulling up this clip when Caitlin Clark was basically shoved. Oh my God! You can't make this shit up.
Her play, she's the dog. I don't think she has that trash.
Man, y'all stop this foolishness. Y'all see the woman speed up. Y'all see her. Caitlin Clark is getting the crowd and going. Y'all see Skylar Diggins speed up to make contact with her. Stop this.
Skylar Diggins speeded up just to shove Caitlin Clark. That was so obvious. I mean, let's look at it again. Let's look at it again without the sound bite. Let's look at it again, okay? Because it is so obvious. Diggins sped up. Look, sped up. Just, oh my God, you can't make this shit up, man. Oh my God, you can't make this shit up. She obviously sped up to shove Caitlin Clark. It was so obvious. Why would you want that type of commotion? Why would you want that type of ammunition coming at you after a freaking loss like that? I don't know what Diggins was trying to do. Obviously, that was intentional. That was on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But no matter what Caitlin Clark achieves, it's never going to be fully appreciated by everyone, especially within her sport. A lot of people is going to have animosity towards Caitlin Clark. A lot of people is going to have hate towards Caitlin Clark. Obviously, it's put on notice, but despite it being put on notice, a lot of people are still going to go towards those actions when it comes to Caitlin Clark. Fortunately, there's also a lot of people that love her and love her achievements and also love what she's bringing to the sport of the WNBA. And it is what it is. Hopefully she snubs out that Rookie of the Year, which I think she's well on her way of doing. There's no way she should not win Rookie of the Year now. I think, to me, it's solidified, unless something drastic happens within the season that she just drops off the face of the earth, which I don't see happening at all. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about that shove in the end, and let me know what you think about what Christy Sides decided not to share with the media when it came to that little hostility on the sidelines. This is Black Shy Guy, and as always, thank you for sitting at my table. I'm out of here. Peace.
Arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim of homicidal maniac.